So this is a back to basics video, a video where I'm going to talk about basic gun ownership. And that needs to start with the understanding of, as Americans, who and what we are. We are the last country that truly believes in the right of the people to own and maintain firearms for their own protection, for food, to be a last defense against an invading force, and to rise up against a tyrannical government. That is the whole idea of the Second Amendment and what our culture is as it relates to firearms. So let's take a look at this license to carry renewal course and how crazy it got, and let's talk about it.
The gun to your chest. Put the gun down. Scoot over. This is on you. I don't care. Is this loaded all the way? What is in here? This is a renewal. This is a renewal. Not your first time around. See what it says in there? What does it say in there? 10. Loaded.
Yeah, that's not funny at all. This is a renewal course, as you hear in the video. A renewal, meaning for years, this person was already carrying firearms. And she could not properly load a firearm or properly clear a firearm. And it was demonstrated over and over and over again in the full-length video. She should have been disqualified from the course and set aside to have remedial training, and somebody should have gone over the importance of going over this stuff on her own as well. Before you even look at live ammunition, you should take your firearm home with the box, with the manual, and you should read this like it's a fucking Bible. Like your life depends on the manual, because it does. Everything you need to know is in here. Knowing your firearm, knowing the firearm safety rules, knowing the safeties on the firearm, how to read a loaded chamber, loading and preparing to firing, clearing the firearm, unloading the firearm, how to handle malfunctions, how to aim with your sights, how to field strip, how to reassemble, how to lubricate. Everything you need to know is in your manual. And it doesn't matter if it's a revolver, a semi-automatic pistol, a shotgun, or a rifle. It is all the same. It's your responsibility to know your firearm, inside and out, and how to use it and maintain it. Now, if you are going to carry a pistol, let's understand that revolvers are much more simple than semi-automatic pistols or rifles or anything else that is semi-automatic. But it is not hard to learn. And you should know how to do a field strip and disassemble and reassemble as if it is second nature. You should know how to load and unload a magazine or cylinder as if it is second nature, because that is your responsibility as a gun owner. Now, I'm demonstrating this as I'm thinking about what to say, thinking about what was going on in the video, and what I had to learn about my own firearm. And I can do all that because I took the responsibility to know. Now, when you are loading a magazine, you don't stage it and then try and slap it in. Loading a magazine into a firearm is a rather intimate ritual. You place it and slide it in until you hear that glorious little click. And then you can tap it to make sure it really is in. But it's not hard. Everything is second nature. If you can't make it second nature, if you are not going to take the responsibility to know your firearm as if they are your own children, you should not own firearms, because you are not willing to take the responsibility of being a proper firearm owner. We are stewards of the Second Amendment culture and American culture. Do not lose it to stupidity.